Okay, Ramblers, let's get rambling.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
It's Some Dumb Guy. Welcome to part 2 of my GRUV extravaganza. Here's Buddy, Some Dumb Guy. Another episode of SumDumBuys, picking up where we left off from the previous episode. Just finished recording that one. I'm a little bit blurry. Buddy's a little bit blurry. Here we go. He's my handsome kitty. He's a lazy boy. Sleepy, like his daddy. So last episode we did a number of 4K and DVD titles from a GRUV sale. Round 2, we're going to focus on the remaining Blu-ray titles. We've got 9 here to go through. What are they? I couldn't tell you. Let's find out together, shall we? First foremost, I think this is mostly a blind buy. I might have got little bits and pieces of it on network TV or cable or something back in the day. I really got to get my lighting fixed. Might help me read some of these, but I think this says it's from 1993. Starring Kevin Kline and Sigourney Weaver and Ivan Reitman film. Disc made in Mexico. It's Dave. This will only be my second Kevin Kline film, I believe, after Silverado, which is one of my personal favorite westerns, as wacky as it is. Whimsically fun for the most part. Yeah, I don't think I have any other Kevin Kline. I've got a few Sigourney Weaver titles. I don't think I have any. Yeah, so Dave. I have seen this one once. I can't remember what I thought of it. It probably didn't strike me at the time because it really, my viewing predated my appreciation of classic film, so to speak. This one being from 1968. Starring the very awesome Steve McQueen, his Bullet. I don't think it's the best cover. It's probably an original theatrical poster, I'm guessing, but I don't think it's a great image. It doesn't really do much to represent the film on any level. It certainly doesn't make it look like it's particularly action-packed, given the material. But let's see, co-starring Robert Vaughn, Jacqueline Bisset, Dawn Gordon, Robert Duvall's in this, Simon Oakland, and Norman Fell. This image reminds me of like a parade of ghetto bumpers. Hydraulics galore. Ghetto bumpers. More like maybe barrio bumpers. Hop, pop, 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 pop. Hey, look at that. Another Robert Duvall film. Popular title. What a complete blind buy for me from 1976. Starring Faye Dunaway, William Holden. The man had a very lengthy career. Peter Finch, Robert Duvall, still mad as hell. I don't know what they're mad at or who is mad, but this is network. I don't know if that means like this is a news film, news agency, news genre. Looks like that's a newspaper there, so maybe. I know nothing. Complete blind buy. I know it by title, as I so often do. The cultural zeitgeist floating around in the peripherals of the brain, and you're like, you know what? Might be time I check that one out. This one I have checked out, and I watched it when it was relatively new. This is from 2000, starring an eclectic group of badassery, male testosterone in their later years. Clint Eastwood, Tommy Lee Jones, Donald Sutherland, James Garner in Space Cowboys. Oh, you bunch of cowboys. Love that guy from Armageddon. The crazy Lev, the Russian cosmonaut. Nothing to do with this. I just hear Space Cowboys and it makes me think of him. Another zeitgeist film. Never seen it. Blame It on the Moon. Cher, Nicolas Cage. Know the title, do not know the film. You do, because it's Moonstruck, and most everybody does know this film. Was recently recommended to me as something I should watch, and I said, okay, I'll keep my eye open on it. Within 2 weeks, GRUV had it on sale, and there it is. What's it about? Don't know, don't care, we'll watch. To be determined. Kill 1 and 2 take its place. This city is under martial law until we annihilate them. By far the best of the 50s cycle of creature features, according to David Pyrie of Time Out Film Guide. It's from 1954, black and white, blind buy, starring people. I think when I was going through the listing for this, I saw Joan Collins was in it, I think. I don't see her name here. James Whitmore, Edmund Gwynn, Joan Weldon, James Arness, Onslow Stevens, Sean McGlory, Chris Drake. I don't know where I got that impression. I might be confusing it with something else. That's okay. This is them. And strangely, I would have expected this to have an exclamation point. It does not. So it is not them. It is just them. Them being giant mutated ants. Because it's the 50s and it's science fiction, so why the hell not? Is there any life form that wasn't mutated and turned large in the 1950s? I'm just saying. It's a question I gotta ask. I think everything got mutated and grown into something giant in 1950s Hollywood. Even kitties. Oh, buddy. Clive Owen, Paul Giamatti, and Monica Bellucci. I have seen this. I don't remember hardly a thing. A trigger-happy full frontal assault. Pete Hammond of Maxim says of this title from Roman numerals 2007, if I'm reading that correctly, and it's faint, blurry, low light. Shoot 'em up. I love Monica Bellucci. She's one of the sexiest women who's ever walked this earth. And still, to this day. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. Clive Owen's pretty damn cool, too. And who doesn't love Paul Giamatti? That man always delivers. Hey. If I'd gone through these ahead of time and sorted them in some kind of order, this would have been presented alongside them. Because it's another 1950s sci-fi film, this time from 1956, starring a Walter Pidgeon, it's an unfortunate name, and Francis Leslie Nielsen. Ha! Amazing. It might be, but this is a Forbidden Planet. And this almost looks like Robbie the Robot, the borrowed from Lost in Space, right? Danger, Will Robinson. I'm delirious with sleepiness. And for a second, I thought that was Steven Seagal. Traditional flying saucer, 1950 sci-fi. What else could it be designed as? That's just the way it is. Blind by that one as well. So, yeah. Last of the Mohicans. We're coming up a lot shorter this time, a lot less rambling. I'm sure you're always grateful for that, right? I am too. Not a blind buy. Last time I saw this was probably about 10 years ago. Written and directed by Michael Crichton of Jurassic Park fame, where robot men and women are programmed to serve you. Romance, violence, anything. Starring Yul Brynner and Westworld. This is the movie that started it all. That's a face I recognize. Maybe both of them. Let's see. Who's listed in the cast here? Richard Benjamin. James Brolin's in this. Okay. That's all it's going to tell me. I heard talk there's a sequel to this. And I don't mean the TV series, because I guess that's in continuity as well. From what I understand, there were some Easter eggs in the show that date back to this, I guess. For $1,000 a day, vacationers can indulge whims at the theme park called Westworld. A wonderfully enjoyable fantasy. Great stuff. Tom Milne from Time Out Film Guide. Time Out Film Guide gets quoted often on these covers, apparently. Westworld. We'll revisit in some point. I don't want to say near future because I don't know when that's going to happen. Anyway, we're all done. Buddy's ready for bed. Some dumb guy's ready for bed. It's 11:20. Tired. A long day. Thank you, as always, for joining me here on these collecting adventures, celebrating the joys of physical media, its ownership, its watching, its owning, its collecting, its defiance in the face of digital and streaming and all the things that you can never own that can be taken away from you. Denied access at the drop of a hat. We defy. What'd you think of round 2? Anything to say about those? What did you pick up for your own home library additives this week? Utilize that wonderfully lovely word box below. Down there, we like to see words. Fill the box. Help the box become what it's meant to be. Good night, all, and I shall see you next time. Bye-bye.
Alan.